So when I do videos on technical analysis on stocks, a lot of people who are new to trading might be intimidated because they don't understand the basics or fundamentals of a chart, and instead they see like a bunch of, squiggly lines, right? So I wanted to go back to the basics and remove all the fancy stuff, all the indicators to show the bare minimum price action. So now what we see here are just candlesticks based on a 5-minute view of Facebook stock. Now, in this video, I want to go over candlesticks and price action because if you're not familiar with this, then it's going to be much harder to understand the indicators that I talk about. And that's because those indicators and all those fancy squiggly lines that you guys see, they all get their information based off this raw data on the screen that you see right now. Now, if you look at the chart, it's made of a bunch of individual candlesticks. So on the left, we have a green candle, which means that the price has increased over the time period. And on the right, we have a red candle, which simply means, and guess what, has decreased over the time period. So for the bullish candle, the bottom represents the opening price and the top represents the candle closing price. Now for bearish candles, it's just the inverse, it's reverse, right? With the top being the opening price and the bottom being the closing price. And that's because green bullish candles go up and red bullish candles go down. Now, what you're most often going to see on charts rather than simple candles with bodies are going to be candles with, a vertical line either a little bit above it, a little bit below it, or even both, up and above it and below it, stretching out from the body of the candle. Now, the same rules apply to the body of the candle. However, these vertical lines represent the highest price during the time period or the lowest price during that time period. Now, those vertical lines are often called or referred to tails, wicks, or shadows. Different people have different names for it. These are just the common names that are used to refer to these lines. I like to refer to them as wicks. Someone else in, I don't know, Idaho or Utah might just call these shadows. I don't know, just how people in different places of the country have different dialect. I call, Coca-Cola, I call that a soda. And I don't know, somewhere in the other part of the country, someone might actually call that pop. I don't know why, but, people do that, right? Now, another type of candle you are going to see are these, which are doji candles. And as you can see, these candles have little to no body to be seen. Now, a doji candle is telling you that the price opened and closed at the same or very near same price. So although the price could have moved during this time period, it ended up back close to very near or exactly at the opening price. Alrighty, so now we're back on my platform. By the way, guys, for anyone that's gonna ask, I use the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform to place my trades. You guys don't have to use the same broker as me. There's tons of other options, but this is what I prefer, right? Now that I got that out the way, another thing I have to get out the way is if you notice, my candles are white and red. Now, you're probably going to be thinking, wait a minute, but Justin, you said bullish candles are green. Why do you have white and red candles? Now, I did this simply because on TD Ameritrade, you could customize a lot of things. You could change like the color of the background. You could change the color of the, actual candles, or what the bullish candles are, what the bearish candles are. And I chose to put them white just because for me personally, I think it's just more aesthetically pleasing to see white bullish candles than green. That's just me. You guys, that's a personal preference. Again, like I said, you could edit a lot of things on this platform. For example, I've seen a lot of people where they trade and the background that you see here is white. Now, I honestly like trading with the background looking dark because, I like everything on dark mode. Like, I use my Twitter on dark mode, everything is basically dark mode. Even my YouTube, on my phone, I have it on dark mode. I just feel like, it's just more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But, please don't get that confused. Bullish candles, typically they're green and bearish candles are red. I just happen to put them white just because, I'm an extra, I'm just being extra. I don't know. I just like to see things more better. With that being said, right here we have a 5-minute chart of the S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol SPY. Which we see, raw price action over here. So right here, of course, towards the end of the day, you see a lot of bullish candles. They're supposed to be green, but, they're white. So there's a lot of bullish candles driving the price up, right? Because that's what bullish candles do. Bullish candles go up. And then, of course, earlier in the beginning of the day, we have a lot of bearish candles driving the price down because, bearish candles, that's what they do. They go down, right? Also, you can see that a vast majority of the candles have wicks. Or tails or shadows. I don't know what part of the country or what you want to prefer to call them, but you see these vertical lines that I had mentioned earlier all throughout the chart. Next, you could also see that we do have some doji candles. Like, for example, we got two over here one over here. You know, they're spread out throughout the day. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully by this point of the video, you can read and understand the basics and the fundamentals of, you know, candles on the chart. If you guys like this video, then make sure to hit that like button because it really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also consider subscribing to the channel because I do upload tons of videos on how to trade, with videos ranging from the basics to the more complex strategies. You know, I'll try to cover them all because I know, you know, people start from different starting points. You know, when I first started, I honestly didn't even know anything about stocks, and I had to just go all over the place to get my information. And then you have some individuals where, you know, they learned some stuff here, you know, they might have had a class over here, you know, they might have, you know, just took some college classes, I don't know, they read a book, so they know some things, right? So then, you know, of course I like to upload more complex videos. So, you know, I try to, you know, have a variety of a bunch of strategies, and I keep uploading more arsenal of videos to my channel. So make sure, you know, to subscribe. Also, check out the links in the description below because one of those links is going to be a link to join our free Facebook trading group, Push and Profit Facebook group, which is basically a community of individuals interested in trading in the stock market, people interested in finance and things of that nature, real estate. So yeah, definitely go ahead and join that group. It's free, you have nothing to lose. Why not surround yourself in a community of others with like-minded ideas? And with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys have a beautiful day today. My name is Justin from Push and Profit, and I'm out. Peace.